everybody, my name is Lunar Vixen, and this is episode 6 of Lunaria, my Minecraft Let's Play. In the last episode, we constructed this villager trading hall behind us, and in between episodes, I did go out and I moved some villagers into here, and I've already locked in a lot of their trades. So we have mending, silk touch, efficiency 3, fortune 3, and unbreaking 3 for the librarians. And then we have like the basic Fletcher, farmer. You get the gist. Some of them have already been upgraded quite a bit, like the Fletchers, and I believe, the cleric as well, which gives us access to ender pearls and enchanting. I do also have 2 villagers that are currently unassigned. I'm not sure what I want them to be yet, so I just left them as is. And I haven't constructed this underneath area yet, but I don't think I'm going to do that quite yet, because honestly, I already have the core villagers that I really needed. So at the moment, I don't really have use for another section of villagers, but don't worry, that will come in the future, just not today. In today's episode, there is something very specific that I want to focus on, and that is terraforming this landscape behind us here. I have been wanting to do this for a while, but first I wanted to make sure I had all the materials needed to do so. Mainly, I was waiting until I could find moss, and as you saw last episode, I do have moss now. I did actually find it in like a shipwreck, so I got very lucky there. And that means I now have everything to start terraforming this landscape. Ugh. It's another, Geez, how many pillagers are there? How often do they come by? I feel like I always see them around. And I want to make sure I get these guys, because they're fairly close to our open air villager grading hall. So I want to make sure nothing bad happens to that. Okay. Dead. One left, I think? Yep. Alright, that should be all of them now. If you guys have any suggestions for what to do with all these ominous banners, please let me know. I have way more than I could ever use. And now that that brief interruption is done, I'm going to start with the terraforming. I think I'm going to do just basic, start at the bottom, then slowly make the way up. I have arranged this in the order that I want the blocks to go, so it should be fairly easy, but we'll see. And I have already lined out these lines here, so I have an idea of where I want everything to kind of come out to. So all this is going to be filled in with grass and moss, and then here I have it kind of dipped down because this is where our mines are. So I kind of want to leave this a little untouched for now, and then build some sort of cool mine entrance here. And I also have to be careful here. I want to make sure that the underneath is lit up. I don't want any mob farms going on here. So, I do have a lot of coal. This is going to take a lot of torches. And after a while, like, I'm sure I could just fill it up with dirt, but for now there's going to be like a gap in between the actual grass layer and the original grass. So I just have to be mindful of that. Oh, look who it is! Hello, sir. Milk, cherry wood. Nothing in particular I want. The coral is intriguing, but for 3 emeralds a block, it's just really not worth it. It is good to see you, sir, though. like doing these kinds of Minecraft tasks when really it's just, there's nothing particularly special about it. It's just like gathering sand or terraforming. Just, there's something so calming about it. Like, I'm sitting here with my cup of tea, just chilling as I just fill out this area. It's very relaxing. I think that's kind of the beauty of Minecraft. There's always something so calming about it. From actual gameplay, well, nether excluded. So like even the music, it's also relaxing. It's almost like there's something therapeutic about the game. Every now and then, a block will get released that just changes building for the better. Moss was definitely one of those blocks. I feel like it really changed what you could do with terraforming. And it's just, I mean, gosh, it's really like pretty and vibrant. And it's unique rather than grass because it's, I mean, you have that green texture on all sides, which was always a problem with grass terraforming. Like, even if you see that's like a ton of grass here, but it just looks so brown because most of what you see is from the side. And you don't really have that problem with moss. I feel like another big one of those blocks was shelves. I mean, gosh, I use shelves a lot. They're right here. I really think shelves changed building for the better. And now, a new block that's also gonna change building coming out is, of course, the cushion. I've seen a lot of people talking about the cushion recently, and I will say, I was initially really excited for it. Just the fact that you could really sit down, like making chairs and whatnot. You don't have to just crouch on a stair block. Like the idea of just being able to like actually make functional seating, that really excited me. But the more I saw and learned about cushions, the more I'm thinking I'm gonna like try to stay away from building with them too much. Because they're great in theory. I really have a problem with the fact that they're entities rather than blocks. I don't like that they can be broken by projectiles, and it works for the stairs well, but I don't like the way they can be placed inside other blocks. It's great in theory, like all the possibilities that open up with that. It's awesome. But in practice, I think it's just going to become something that's so ridiculously tedious. And people will still do it because they want things to look a certain way. And I think it has the problem that it might just take the fun out of building, which would be a shame, really. So, for me, personally, I know I'm planning to mostly stay away from cushions once they're released. I mean, because no one's forced to use the block. So, I'm cautious of using it in building. I'm definitely going to use it for actual cushion purposes, like making seating and whatnot, but I'm definitely going to stay away from putting it inside other blocks. building so relaxing, which is great for casual play, but right now I find myself like struggling a bit because I keep forgetting that, oh yeah, this is a recording, I'm making a video. I'm not just casually building, but like I keep like falling silent, just getting into the rhythm of it, and then I remember, oh, right. I should probably be a little more entertaining while I do this. I think I'll get used to that in the future, but for now, the concept of talking while building is still a bit unnatural to me, and I keep making mistakes when I'm talking, so it's a learning curve. What the heck is that sound? I swear it sounds like a pig then. Oh. How did this guy get through? I blocked off my nether portal. Doesn't seem hostile. It's odd that you're here, though. Okay. Day? Okay, not sure what to do about that. Oh, that was close. I definitely need feather falling. I didn't think that would take down as much health as it did. Okay. It is coming along. There's still so much of it to do. But I think this is good progress on that end. I'm just gonna fill in this area here now. Okay, I think this is looking good for now. Obviously, it's going to be a lot deeper, but it's a good start. And then I want to have some sort of like crane structure kind of going down into it. And somehow I'm going to make that my way in and out. I'm not really sure how I want to do that yet. So that probably won't happen in today's episode. But at least the hole's kind of there. I wanted to do a lot more of the grassy terraforming, but I ended up running out of moss a lot quicker than expected. So I definitely want to make some sort of moss farm, but for now I'm going to have to pause on the grassy terraforming. I'm making sure to collect a lot of the birch leaves. It's actually come in handy now, all the birch trees I planted last episode, because I am planning to use birch leaves for the main leaf of the trees that I'm envisioning in this area. I've already planned out, I want to make a bunch of different custom trees, but there's one in specific that I really want to make in this area, and it's going to need a lot of birch leaves to accomplish, so I've just been collecting them as I've been chopping down these trees. And that's going to lead us towards the end of today's episode. It was a lot more build focused, and I want to just get your guys' opinions. Did you like the more like upbeat music build segments, or did you prefer like in the previous episodes where it was just like silent, like quick clips of building? I'm still new to this, and I really want to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Do you guys like the episode lengths that are going out? Or would you prefer it like shorter, a longer episode, more of the building clips, or more action exploring? I just want to get your opinions on everything. And with that, I hope you all have a lovely day. And I will see you all in the next episode. Make sure to take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching. Bye!